Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 2 of uploading videos on YouTube. I just thought I would come here today and talk to you about how I've made my goals for 2024 and the kind of intention I have set for it. I know that this feels like a useless activity many times and that things don't really happen, but I really want to talk to you about why I think it's an important activity to do, and I also wanted to share the best approach towards setting new goals for the new year. Let's get into it. Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Hamna Raza. I've actually been a content creator for like a very long time, 10 years, and I am trying to make my comeback on YouTube. If you are interested in coming along this journey with me, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel because we are going to be experimenting and exploring on this channel, daily vlogs, get ready with me, talk to me, all kind of this and that is going to be happening here, and hopefully it's going to be interesting for you as well as for me. Basically this year I've set a lot of goals for myself, not a lot, some goals for myself in personal, professional and spiritual areas of my life. So I am trying to make sure that I get all my prayers done. I'm also doing my tahajjud prayer actually, so mashallah 6 prayers done. I guess what I'm trying to say that 2024 is the year of being better, be action oriented, do it, show it, prove it to myself and make stuff happen. So the conversation around setting goals for yourself, resolutions every year, this, that, it can be very overwhelming. And a lot of people are just like, it's just a bunch of bakwas because we're unable to do it or it doesn't work. And yeah, dunya ke halat aise hain, circumstances hote hain that you're unable to do those things. And I get that. We tend to measure our worth and our achievements and our goals in actionable items or in measurable data, tangible items, like things that you can see, whether you got slimmer this year or built a business this year, or how much money you made, or the job you got, or whatever, something that you can see with your naked eyes. However, that's not the only kind of growth. You think you're stuck because you weren't able to achieve these visible goals. However, you are essentially never stuck. We are never stuck. We are always moving. We are always changing. That is why I believe that even if you think you can't do any of your goals or you didn't do any of your resolutions, you will be doing something in the background. So for 2 years, 2022 and 2023, if I look at them, I have done nothing in those years. Like, they sucked. But the honest to God truth is that that is not true, okay? Because for 2 years, I have done a lot of inner work. And I was going through an identity crisis because I was finally in that zone where I was rediscovering myself as an individual, as a human, after becoming a mother and seeing myself outside of that role. And that's a very overwhelming process, number one. Number two, last year we moved out of Pakistan to Dubai, and that's a very big change that is visible. It also brings about a lot of change on the inside, a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts, because you feel the grief of leaving everything behind and moving on and everything that you lose. So I was dealing with all of that. I wasn't able to do anything that is actionable, that is outward. And the thing is that we beat ourselves up about not doing actionable things, about not doing the work that is visible on the outside, because that is how we measure ourselves as well. Inner work is exhausting. It consumes your mind, it consumes your body, and it's a massive change. It's actually immense growth that is taking place on the inside. You just don't give yourself enough credit for it. That is why it's important, like, to set some resolutions, because when you have that direction, you will in that year be dreaming about it, be thinking about it, doing something. So just having those thoughts and feelings is growth. You are never not growing. You are never not changing. Even when you think you are stuck, you are moving. It's just that you can't see certain things. You are not being actionable about it, doesn't mean that something is not happening on the inside. That's why I'm saying live with intention, have goals, think about what you're doing. And it is when you have done the inner work, you can do the outer work. I feel like after 2 years of so much inner work and so much thinking, I am ready to be more outward. This is an example of that. For the life of me, okay, if I try to do this thing that I'm doing right now in the past 2 years, I could have not, because I was just so inwards. I was not ready. Today I feel ready, that's why I'm here. Even this hijab, I feel like, again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it for how long, I don't know, but I do feel like it is a very clear manifestation of everything that I have felt in the past 2 years, and it has sort of come out and manifested itself on the outside. I felt it came from inside. After all the work that I did on my inside, that is what sort of led me to this decision, right? I feel like all the work that I've done on my inside for 2 years is manifesting on the outside now. And no matter how much I tried to do any of this before, I just don't think it was possible. So I was moving in the past 2 years, I just couldn't see it. Now, the other thing that I really want to talk about here is your approach towards your goals. This is something that I actually learned out of motherhood. I find it so interesting. Whenever I saw that my child needs to learn a new skill, or I need to put him through a transition, like maybe I need to like wean him now, stop rocking him to sleep, maybe he needs to start sitting on the dining table with us to eat, or if I was potty training him, all of these things were transitions, right? And I came at it with him with absolute compassion, with the understanding that he is going through a change, that this is going to be hard for him, and then I need to support him through it. I know that if I was going to be impatient and frustrated with him, it's going to be much harder for him. Best way to deal with it is to do it compassionately, have patience, and lead him with support into it. If I lose patience with my son, it doesn't work. It just makes it worse. Try doing it with a child and see how it just blows up in the worst way. Try having patience with your child and see how it's better. I saw that when I'm trying to change something in my son, when he's unable to do it, when he's unable to make that change, when he's finding it hard, I'm able to tell him, it's okay. Next time ho jayega. So when I'm potty training him and he pees on the floor, he pees in his pants, I'm going to say to him, and that's what I did. It's okay. We can go to the bathroom next time. It's okay. Just don't do it in your pants next time. It's okay. It's not like, look what you did. Look what you did. Don't do this next time. No. But with forgiveness and an understanding that failure is okay, just learn from it. You know, you are essentially building your child's relationship with failure at this point as well, and with growth and with learning and resilience and trying again and getting it back up and consistently putting that belief in him that he can do it, that there is nothing wrong with him, that it's actually very human and totally normal to not be able to get it right, but you will. I saw that in my child. I said, hey, listen, if I want to change, I think I need to treat myself the same way. So I literally started treating myself with compassion, with love, with kindness. And I saw that the more I accepted myself in where I was, the better I was able to change myself. But the more I shamed myself, the less I was able to change myself. So, what I'm trying to say is that if you are trying to make a change in yourself, you need to stop telling yourself the negative story. You need to stop shaming yourself. For example, if you're trying to be a healthy person, if you're trying to be fit, if your internal monologue is going to be full of shame, full of blame, all right, then what you're going to be saying to yourself will be, oh my god, Hamna, you're so unfit, you're so lazy, you can't do anything right, you really need to change your habits and you really need to start working out. However, if you think about that sentence is, oh my god, you're so lazy and you are so unfit. According to your mind and your body, an unfit and lazy person does not make healthy choices, does not get active, does not work out. Now, how in the world will you get your body to make healthy choices if they believe that about themselves? So you need to change the story you are telling yourself. The more you're gonna blame yourself, shame yourself into making that change, the less it's gonna happen. Your story needs to be positive about yourself, that it's fine, it's okay, you can do it, you can make healthy choices, you can be fit, you can do it. If you're gonna say you're so unhealthy, your body will say, I'm unhealthy, I'm an unhealthy person. I don't make healthy choices. I'm an unfit person. I'm not active. I'm lazy. I'm not active. I don't get up and do stuff. Now, the most interesting way to look at it is like this. Imagine that there's a person that you really don't like. घटिया है, बहुत बुरा इंसान है, failure है. And एक और इंसान है जो कि जिसको आप बहुत प्यार की नज़र से देखते हो, बहुत अच्छा है, सब कुछ अच्छा डिज़र्व करता है. If you have to choose between giving something good to both of them, who will you give it to? The person that you love. Now imagine if you don't love yourself the way that you are, with your mistakes, with your failures, with your flaws, with everything, how will you give yourself anything good? If you dislike yourself, how will you make a good decision for yourself that benefits you? If you think you suck as a person, if you think you are incapable of doing anything nice, if you think you are not worthy of good things, that you don't deserve a better life, you will never offer yourself a better life. But when you love yourself unconditionally, regardless of the mistakes that you've made, the things that you've done wrong, if you forgive yourself, if you are compassionate, you know that no matter what, you're still worthy of a good life, you will make good decision for yourself. You will eat better because you know you deserve better, so you will not do self-sabotaging thing. You love this person, you love this soul, you love this mind, you love this body, so you will offer this body what's good. Like, your standard for yourself is high. You will show up for prayer, you will, because you know it's good for you. You will eat good food because it's good for you. You will sleep better, make better sleeping habits because it's good for you. So your own mentality for your sake has to change. Your love for yourself has to exist if you want to change. It's a strange paradox. You would think that if you saw all the problems in yourself, you will fix them. But the thing is that you can see all the problems in yourself, but still choose to love yourself. But if you see all the problems in yourself and choose to hate yourself, that you need some kind of fixing or you need a panty, you will not offer yourself anything nice. It's not fair to expect yourself to change. Put yourself on a path that's good for you if you think you don't deserve it. And you have to work on it. Like, every day you have to tell yourself, like, I used to tell myself every day last year. I started in January. I started telling myself, I make healthy choices. Every morning, I would tell myself, I make healthy choices. Write that in my journal, say that to myself all day long. And I started making healthy choices and I lost all the weight and I did so much. If you follow me on Insta, you know that I lost a lot of weight and everything. So it works. This is not bakwas. This is not some motivational talk. This is real talk. Like, this is how it is. Anyway, so getting to how I made my goals this year. So, first of all, I wrote down who I want to be at the end of this year. So, do I want to be more confident, more joyful? Things like that, just some personality traits that I wanted for myself. Then I also wrote what I want my life to look like at the end of this year. Just painted a picture of what I want my life to look like at the end of this year. And then I wrote down things that I wanted to do more of this year and things I wanted to do less of this year. And another thing that I did this year was kind of define an overarching theme, you can say. And the two words that I used to describe it were create and connect. So I want to connect more with people around me, nurture more relationships, to connect with my creator and with people. And the other is to create. So channel my creativity in any way or form, whether that's, cook more, paint more, create more videos, but just I need to channel that side of me where I create, and I need to channel that side of me which authentically connects. So that is how I have sort of set my intention for the year and also set my goals for the year. So maybe I thought maybe this method could help you. I would love to see, by the way, in comments if any of you have decided any resolutions, any goals for the year, and what method have you used. By the way, if you go online, if you check on Google, everywhere there's tons of ways to do this stuff. Like, there's lots of goal setting templates you'll find as well. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say for today. I hope this was helpful in one way or another for you. Please don't forget to subscribe, please. It would be very encouraging for me. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I'll see you again next time. Allah Hafiz.